Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone fucking TV, the place to be when West Ham ain't ruining your life. There's other clubs that ruin your fucking life. Um, I can't believe tonight. I really can't. I am so pissed off. It is unbelievable. I can't believe that them fuckers down the road have won something tonight. I really can't. But it's always going to happen because Manchester United are fucking shit and they let down the whole of the West Ham fan base. But there was even people tonight saying in the West Ham community that they wanted Spurs to win. What has the game become, people? Like, what is this? Like, what? I've got a pear cider here, and I've got a mixed fruit load of shit. I like anyone who wants them to fucking win, mate. Just ain't real, right? I don't care if it's your brother, your mother, or your fucking grandmother who supports Spurs. Yeah, you should not even be encouraging it at all. Do you know what I'm saying? I will get to the comments in a minute, but I watched that final. I sat there through gritted teeth, and I was like, I'm looking at a side in Manchester United, a side that anyone who of age, when I was growing up, there was a powerhouse unit, just fall apart, literally nothing. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it quite clear now. We have got to stop playing this free at the back bollocks. I see it tonight with Manchester United. Same thing applies again. They go a goal down. They've got no way of spinning the game around. And I've seen it all through the season with West Ham, all throughout the year with West Ham. And I've seen it again tonight with a team who's playing the same system, so to speak. I do not get the fascination with it. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? No one in the top four or top six plays that system. So, it is just absolutely pony, mate. And you know what? They're going to give it all large throughout the summer, which is going to be fucking hard. Um, and yeah, listen, chuck your comments in. I'm going to fucking drink, mate. I fucking had a cupful this season. I really have. Can't it just can't get any fucking worse, can it? Do you know what I mean? But as Mick McCarthy would say, it fucking can. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. Fucking livid, absolute livid. Let's get to a few of the comments. I'm gonna do an hour sesh. Fuck it. Man, it's the worst team I've ever seen in English final from the history. Yeah, I'm fuming. I can't believe it. Hey, I'll tell you what. I sat there, I watched the game, and I was like, "Do something, Manchester United. Just do fucking something." Do you know what I'm saying? And Spurs and even all their fans, mate, they're rah, just yeah. I can't get on board with this sort of. Oh no, you got to support the London club. Fuck them. That's what I say. Um, Dan, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Everything's all good with your mate. Ah, dear. 27% possession, 21 losses. Doesn't count, in my opinion. Fucking hell. Listen, we had that day in the sun 2 years ago, right? And how far we've come from that 2 years of winning the trophy to where we are to the present day is fucking frightening. And then you got Ange Poster Coglu with no clue, um, basically saying he's going to do it in the second year. Like that is just that's the arrogancy of it, yeah. And that's what they're gonna that's what they're gonna use. The only decent thing is I don't think he's gonna get the sack now. If you want me to, if you want me to be truthfully honest, I can't see it. Why are they gonna sack him? Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Um, it was shit, a shit game tonight. Spurs only won because of an own goal. Mate, I'd Spurs, mate, giving it loads to me, saying, "No, your trophy's Mickey Mouse. We're gonna win the proper thing." I was like, "Fuck off, mate. I hope you fucking lose." Um, Mike Theory is to blame for the Spurs victory. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? This channel is crap. So is your breath, bruv. Now shut the fuck up, otherwise I'll ruin you like your next man. Ant's pissed again. So there you go. Do you know what I mean? Shut the fuck up with your breath. Because your breath smells of shit. There you go. Don't come at the fat man tonight, mate, because I will rip you a new one. Like a fat kid does cake. So there you go. And clip that up, Theory. Put that out there for that wanker. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, that Spurs fans are in. Where did he say that then? I don't know what he's on about there. Um, I'm not going to hear the end of this for a long time. Terrible final, crap goal, and the only reason Spurs won is because United are trash. If it was Villa, Palace, Brighton, Newcastle, etc., Spurs lose. Yeah, Manchester United are fucking awful, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie on that. Do you know what I mean? James, mate, you're talking rubbish. You're no West Ham fan. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Whatever you say, son. Whatever you say. But you know what I can say to that is, bosh. Whatever you say on that, son. Um, was that one? The Spuds won't even get out of the group stages in the Champions League. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of them, mate. It's just for the fucking vermin, them not. I despise them with a passion. Shows the quality of the comp this year. We get Seville, Lyon, Frankfurt, Leverkusen. They get games the United. The competition's dead this year. Yeah, fucking fuck them. That's what I'll say. Spurs fans are in here after winning a trophy. Yeah, says it all, mate. They follow me like fucking wildfire. And there you go. I've even got another little clip from. Do you know what I mean? I love how these fucking wankers keep coming at me, but I'm too fast for these fuckers, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't talk about their system, Man United plays, right? Because me and Cam was evident on X earlier on. I can't get down. I don't know about you boys, but I can't get down with this three at the back bollocks. I really can't. I really do not understand why fucking we keep playing this three at the back shit. So there you go. And Brozovic, any more words about that, mate? You will be banned. I can see what you're saying now, and I will ban you for life, son. And I'll come over to Northwest where you live near Wembley and hunt you down, son. Do you know what I'm saying? I know a few man them in that area. Real talk, are United the new Spurs? Surely they are now. They're a massive meme. They're in the shit, mate. They're in the shit big time. Do you know what I'm saying? And I I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen a worse Manchester United team for a long time. Not for a long, long time. Yeah, even go back to the early 90s. Um, but it's just it was a shit final. Shit final, right? How Romero doesn't get booked in that game, and I've got money on him to get booked. Fuck knows. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just can't get my head around them fucking, and they're gonna do like a bus parade and all that. That's gonna enrage us massively. So, you know, it's one of them years where you just gotta take it. We've had such a shit fucking year. You can't get any worse than this. I don't think you can get. Maybe you could have got worse than this. If Spurs would have won that trophy, which they have done tonight, and Arsenal would have won the Champions League, fuck me, that would have been annihilation. That would have been, let's go to Benidorm for a year, turn off all internet connection, and just leave it a year. United are screwed for cash as well. Please let them get relegated next year. Bottom half Manchester United next year. Um, Chuck your questions in. I mean, if there's any Spurs fans in there celebrating their famous victory, I mean, let's hear what they've got to say for themselves. But you know, oh dear. So it's Man United lost the European final to Spurs. They are an embarrassment. Yeah, man. Fucking, JT's in the gaff. Palace won an FA Cup. Spurs won the Europa League. My brother's screaming his head off. Worst summer ever. Completely agree. Completely agree. My phone's been burning, mate. Literally burning up with people saying, "Oh, look, what'd you say now, James? What'd you say now?" I was like, "Fucking, I've never wanted to smash up like my phone in my life, even when I've lost a load of money at betting. Right, I've lost fucking bundles of betting, and I've like never really wanted to smash my phone up. But tonight I was watching it on my phone, and I was like, I just want to snap this phone in fucking half after watching that shit. That's at 90 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back, and I've got to enjoy them having their moment in the sunshine. Jazz, I hope they're well, mate. Spurs have just won a trophy, and their fans come to each on his own TV. The worst channel on YouTube. They just hate winning. There you go, mate. There you go. Um, come on. So have that E20, enjoy a potable. Fucking attacking the tent, mate. You don't know what attacking the tent is, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We will attack you. So there you go. I can't wait for next season, mate, when it all falls apart there. Please do. Please do. And Potter, you better sort yourself out, son. Otherwise, like, if he can win us an FA Cup next year, Potter, all will be forgiven. Trust me on that. But who cares anyway? This shit. But my summer is definitely ruined. I just told my nephew to fuck right off on the phone. I'm not listening to his Spud's voice giving it to me. Trust me, mate. You're just gonna have it. You're just gonna have it all the time now. And the thing is, they're gonna have that fucking song and all, innit? That song's gonna go around the gaff. Is champions of Europe or the champions of Europa. You'd never sing that. That's what it'd be, mate. We are so done. We're so cooked, lads. It's over. It's over. Uh, what's this? If Potter can win us the Betway Cup, won as many sons as Spurs this year. Fair enough. What we got? To be fair, Potter is buzzing tonight. Yeah, let's talk about that. Fucking hell, shout out to Kane, mate. What a guy Kane is. Well, Potter got his wish, didn't he? He said he hoped that they could finish the job. Let's all blame that fucking bastard who's the manager of our club. There you go. Nice one, Potter. Not only have we got 4 wins under your reign, 17 points in 17 games, you've even asked our rivals, one of our better rivals, the team that we fucking despise, to go and win a trophy. They have. Fuck me, can't make it up. Talk about the worst final ever. Shit goal. Yeah. Was an absolute shit game. I was expecting it to be a bit of a better game though, because I thought both of them would be shit. There'd be goals in this game, but no, it was just crap, wasn't it? So, um let's see what Dan's got to say here. How can Spurs fans be giving it when they are fourth bottom in the league? Look around. Yeah, but they've got Champions League next year, mate. And the only thing we've got is going to America on a fucking tour. That's all we're getting. Well, here we go. We've got a comment here from Richard B. Shout out to Rich. We'll get to Theory's comment in a minute. The morons who blamed Steidten for everything and handed him out the club. What do you think of that? The terrible director of football going to Barcelona. He was a terrible director of football, bruv. I ain't gonna lie. Do you know what I'm saying? He's brought us a fat bastard into Debo, can't get fit. We've got Luis Guilherme who runs around like the favelas. And who's the other one he brought? The gap-toothed German who's got quite a lot to say. He ain't been a fucking success, has he? Let's be honest. What we got? Don't worry, lads. We're going to beat Ipswich at Portman Road. It's all good. It's all good. Where's Theory's comment? James, are you taking Ange over Potter? No, they're both as bad as one another, mate. He plays suicide ball and Potter plays this free at the back shit, which I just despise, mate. I can't get on board with it, bruv. I really can't. So, here's what it is. Hands flick or big Ange. Oh, come on, Theory. Do you know what I mean? Have a day off, son. Steidten was in the stands the day the Spurs win. Fact. Yeah. I see a terrible. Sully's going to sign the players this summer. Yeah, it's going to be fucking mayhem, mate, isn't it? Let's be honest. Well, we've got they'll be fourth bottom in the league stages. Let's hope they don't come after any of our players, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? That link to Barca, they did it straight away. He's terrible. He did terrible, and thank God he got the sack. When Kane speaks, you have to listen, lads. You have to listen when Kane speaks. Iron's analysis says, big up Tin Steidten. I can't big that geezer up, mate. He's brought us a fat bastard into Debo who can't get fit. Do you know what someone said to me earlier on, funny enough? I put a comment up. I said something, and someone said, well, he signed to Debo. And I was like, right. What's your point? And he went, and she went, it was a bird. She went, oh yeah, it's signed to Debo, so it ain't all been bad. I said, the geezer's been badly fit, mate. And he can't defend in the air. So, like, what do you want me to do? Praise him up? Like, it's fucking mental, some of the people in that fan base, mate. You know what I mean? Sign the petition, get Sully and Gold out. Absolutely, mate. Go over and sign that petition. Hashtag BS out. Save West Ham United. Let's make West Ham great again. Kane, our fans don't care about this terrible season, just as long as they can big up Tim with no context. Fair, fair. JT, is there anything to look forward to next season? Fucking hell, mate. That's quite a good comment from JT. Do you know what I mean? He's probably smashing his face off the floor with his brother in his house. Well, it's going to be a fresh start, mate, isn't it? And you got to start somewhere. So, who knows? But it's going to be a fucking shit summer. And if any of you boys have got mates who are Spurs fans, they're going to let you forget it. All they're going to say is, well, we've got a better trophy than you. Do you know what I mean? And all this shit. So, yeah, it's going to be an hard one to take, lads. I ain't going to lie. Let's have a look at the damages on the socials. I'll tell you what, here's what it is. Carrick at Adam Jones. Oh, don't know what's going on with Carrick. I want him at West Ham once upon a time. Fuck hell. He's from the edge of a cliff. Let's see what Adam's got to say. We need to focus on a domestic cup next season. No ifs or buts. Potter is not the man for the job. When he goes next season, is there any managers would you take over him for the future? The future is now, man. Like, I'm going to be straight. The future's fucking now. And West Ham need to liven themselves up because these teams around us, well, who was around us, who have gone past us, are a hell of a lot better. Like, Spurs have had the worst season in their club history and they've gone and won the Europa League, right? Crystal Palace have finished, what, 12th, I think it is, or 11th, won the FA Cup. And, the Premier League's getting more compact with quality. If he can go and win us a cup next year, then that's a start somewhere, isn't it? But fucking, I won't put money on it. The geezer plays this free at the back shit, and I'm gonna be honest, mate. Fuck that free at the back bollocks. I simply despise that system, and that system is the biggest myth in football. Free at the back with wing backs and trying to control a game, and it proved it tonight yet again. Which basically said, when Man United went 1-0 down, they had nothing about them. Fuck all. Nothing really, no. Couldn't get past them, couldn't get down the side of them. Nothing. What we got? Let's have a look. We have got, always said football was a bad sport. He's very clever. Yeah, I'll stick to Paul, mate, and Snoop, I think. Can't go wrong with them sports. Wonder how Resident Troll Yos is doing. Jimbo got with his mum and Spurs won a trophy. Well, I've already had someone in tonight giving me shit. So there is a great clip at the start of this video, which will be getting clipped up and straight on to a short later on. But it is what it is. Free at the back. He hates it. Get used to it. I can't, Rich. I can't. I can't accept that system because there's no benefits to that system at West Ham. None. None. If someone can tell me the benefits of West Ham playing that system, I fucking love to hear it. And do you know what I heard tonight, which made me fucking sick, right? Was when someone turned around and said, well, Wolves play that system. I'm thinking, Wolves haven't even signed a fucking player. And we want our manager to make us better. And Wolves have already made his players better. He's even signed fucking no one. Do you know what I'm saying? It's shit. It's shit. There's no benefits with that system, especially with these players. I don't think there's any benefits though with it, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what you're trying to control. The amount of times Man United was trying to, like tonight, for instance, was trying to play through. There's no space. There's no space. The thing is, I've always been brought up with attack's the best form of defense. Yeah, if you're attacking a team, they've got to think how to defend. Not when you're playing this fucking system. Spare a thought for how Mitch is feeling right now. Yeah, I know. I wonder if Mitch is not like smashed up his gaff or something. But oh mate, I've calmed down from earlier. I was fuming. I was like, the fucking biggest bottle job's going. What else we got? Let's have a look. Sunday's the decider, and see if we finish 17th now. God forbid. Well, you know, if we end up going to Ipswich and not be able to beat them, then God knows. I'm going to be honest though. I am going to rip into Potter at the season review. Trust me, I'm just going to brace yourself for that, because one win in 9. I don't care if this is a transition or whatever. It's unacceptable. It really is. Anyone who backs that and says, you know what, it doesn't matter, right? They're a fucking idiot. If I'm being truthfully honest, because I'm not going to back it. One win in 9, and because we're not losing by 3-0. Ridiculous. I bet Man United are glad they're playing away on Sunday. Imagine if they were at home. Who they got? I'm not even sure they got. What about De Zerbi, James? Do you know what, mate? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Someone put a great comment up on X tonight. He said Sullivan, was it Mark Noble said Almerin? Brady said Potter. Fuck knows who Sullivan's going to think now. Because he ain't going to listen to no one, mate. Absolute no one. Who's he going to listen? Who's he going to listen to now? Do you know what I mean? If only he would have said yes to Almerin last year, none of this would have happened. So, you know. Dan's saying Potter out. Yeah. I understand. Listen, I understand when people are trying to back the geezer and say you got to give him a window and all this, but I do think it's the biggest fucking myth that I've ever read in my life. And Julian Laurent, French journalist geezer, put saying out the other day. I grabbed it on Twitter. I put it on my TikTok. It got over 25,000 views on it, and basically he's saying, right, you shouldn't need a window to make a team half decent. And we haven't even been half fucking decent, really, if I'm being honest. Me and I are at home on Sunday to Villa. Oh, fucking hell. Potter is a mug. Joe's not having it. He's had enough. It shows how far ahead the Premier League is putting for other leagues. Yeah. Well, Man United, they're fucked, mate. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? Everyone's keeling over and going to bed. See what's going on Twitter. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. Joe, what the only days me about fucking tonight is that me actually winning a bet. So that's the only fucking decent thing. Obviously Shan's been watching it. She's obviously seen what I wrote. Tadebo shit girl. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let you know right now. He's his fucking pony. We've got a fucking pony team, and all these next gen fucking signings that we're trying to go for. Yeah. If I hear them one buzzword in the fucking summer or next year when it comes to, oh, you know, we need them time to gel and all this bollocks, I'm gonna hit the fucking roof. Do you know what, mate? I'm gonna be straight. I'm backing a lot of money on them to get promoted next year. Southampton, 100%. Right, 100%. I think he will piss that league next year. Clip this. Trust me, I'm telling you. He's not a bad manager. He's in a league where he will have the finances to go out and get the players he needs. He guarantees top 6. So for me, that's a start. And then from top 6, if he has a good season, he ends up finishing the top two, then he's straight up. So definitely getting them to get promoted. I don't know whether they're going to win it, but I think he'll do fucking well there, mate. Do well. I see the appointment the other day, and it like I was like, yeah, that's a smart appointment. You see what I'm saying? Was just joined Southampton has managed to be converted this week. Why not? Will still at this point a younger coach with fresh ideas. I think he's had enough time. Do you know what it is, mate? I think they want to. People were worried about trying him out in the Premier League in case he was just a flop. And then where does he go? If he goes and gets Southampton up, then yeah. James, didn't you say Ipswich would start this season? I did, mate. That's why I'm 500 quid out of pocket, JT. But you haven't got to let me know that, son. I already fucking know. Do you know what I'm saying? James, if you sign the petition, even if it goes through, nothing ever happens. I think they're going to push this year, mate. There's too many empty seats at last home game. And do you know what? I see Kevin De Bruyne's sort of farewell. What the fuck do we give any of our players? Do you know what I mean? Just a clap. So there you go. Sully is a top owner, in my opinion. Yeah, all right, Jeff. Leave it at Jeff. Do you know what I mean? You're chatting bare bungle, Jeff. So there you go. James, I'm going to Wembley Sunday with my daughter to watch the playoff final between Leighton Orient and Charlton. Oh, fair play, mate. I shall be covering West Ham's final game here, and then I've got lined up about 2 or 3 videos. Yeah, about 3 videos I've got lined up, and then that'd be me done for the season, and I'm gonna have a fucking break, mate. I might do like an after hours show on the spare of the moment, but other than that, it'd be pretty much nothing. I would have taken Man United winning it. Yeah, I'm hoping for both Spurs and Man United could Constitution or something about one. Yeah, yeah. This is one thing, JT. Yeah, I never want to think about, mate. Is West Ham going without Bowen? If a club comes in and says, "Well, we're signing for you," and they put the money in, do you know what I'm saying? Let me just check something. Hold on. Like for me, 80 mil on this geezer, right? Or 80, 85 mil. Wouldn't surprise me if Sullivan sold the fucker, mate, honestly. Right. And that's quite frightening. When you look at it like that, quite frightening when you look at all the players that we're trying to get rid of. So, but the summer is ruined, and long live the summer. Oh, mate. Do you know what? This fan base never happened, never was like this in my day. I'm talking like an old bastard now, right? It was never like this in my day, where people would be. I see a comment earlier on of someone saying, "Well, my dad supports Spurs." Like, I'm not being funny, nothing, right? That's like saying, like, my dad supports Millwall, right? I'd disown the fucker. Like, I really would. I would not even talk to the geezer, mate. If my old man was a Spurs fan or a Millwall fan or something, mate, I wouldn't even fucking acknowledge him, mate. They would be dead to me. Maybe I'm just a bit too sort of raw on this shit, but um. So yeah, James, do you ever have a bet on the dogs? I do, mate. Was it Broncos Diamond? I think it is, or Broncos Diamond has come over. He's currently 9-2 to win the derby, maybe 4-1. My dog is running Saturday morning at 11:07 in an A2. If I've got that right, so yeah, it should do all right. He's done shit like the other day. Jimbo, if Spurs sack Ange now after winning the trophy, what's the difference between that and West Ham fans wanting Moyes out after the conference? Start of the play, mate. That's all it goes down to with West Ham with the Moyes thing is start of play. Like if the style of play would have been better, I don't think anyone would have moaned. For me, you can't sack him. Like my attitude is that if someone's, it's like you, how can I put it? It's like I've just won the lottery. No, it's like my bird's just won the lottery, and she sacks me off for another man. Like you just don't fucking do it, mate, do you? So you know, I'm like on this one. I still like maintain that if you spend in that window and basically you get your house in order first, the problem is with that sort of year after Prague, it this all should have been settled. It should have all been sorted out, and it just never was. So fuck it, is what it is. I think we're getting relegated next season. Oh, I'll tell you what I spoke to the other day. I've got 41 of yous in. I'm gonna try and get him on here. Yeah, I went on a stream with Lee Gunner, and he was talking about West Ham, and I was having a good chat with him. Right, everyone knows who Lee Gunner is, but yeah, I went on a stream with a good few Arsenal lads who I know, and he was talking about West Ham and everything, and he was quite respectful of West Ham. He said about Bowen, how much he likes Bowen, and he said to me, "What's your ambition?" And like, what do you sort of expect out of West Ham? And I said, "Top 10, mate." I'm quite easygoing when it comes to sort of league positions like that. Top 10 for me, I think's fair. I think anywhere below that, like just say for instance, if we finish 11th, I'd be, or would I be pissed off? Depends on how the season's gone. Right, but top 10 is minimum really. That's a standard that you need to keep, and then you go from there. But yeah, I was having a chat with Lee Gunner, and he's actually all right, mate. He's actually all right. He's actually not a bad geezer. You can have quite a laugh with him. Theory that was on Aaron Talks Football, I think it was, right? And yeah, Lee Gunner from Spain, mate. Yeah, Arsenal fan, and he done a stream for 5 hours. 5 fucking hours he done it. Right, I jumped on the 2.5 hours and was talking about West Ham. And what I do after this video's done, I'll stick it in the community posts and I'll share the video. If you skip to like the 2 hours 30, I'll tell you what, I sent it to Mitch the other day because Mitch didn't believe me. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and get Lee on here. Uh, that'd be a crack. Oh, where is it? Oh, here we go. Right. Well, I don't want that. Let's go this one. Right. Right. That's the channel. Aaron Talks Arsenal, yeah. So everyone's just got that Aaron Talks Arsenal, and the elite. It's this stream here that let me show you. Wait, it's it that there's me, Gunner, and my mate's up there. Aaron's in the top left-hand corner, and it's that one from 2 days. Elite stream. Mikel had a dream, and I was having a good chat with him, mate, about a few different things. It's yeah, it's proper. It was a good old stream, and I left them, and they was like fucking literally ripping into the fucking Arteta and all that. So yeah, um, Lee Gunn talks a lot of shit, but he's quite funny. Yeah, but you know what though, mate? Um, you say he talks a lot of shit. Some of the stuff I can sort of understand what he's trying to say. I really can. And I said to Lee the other day about Potter, so I'm starting to see like similar things. Like he was saying about basically breakdowns in the Arsenal community and a bit like us, really. Like where they expect to win trophies, right? It's like some people have got this fondness of the manager over the club, and it happened with Moyes to a point. People like like me, for instance, was saying, "Well, no, you want to keep him because he's he's like maintaining us," and some people want to get rid of him because the style of play didn't match their philosophy, so to speak. But listen, I think he knows his shit. He knows a fucking lot of people in the footballing world, and yeah, it was a fucking proper good stream, mate. I mean, like that was if you ever watch it, it's on for 2.5 hours. I'll jump on. and he jumps on, and yeah, we have a good chat about West Ham and everything. And he said he's got he said he's never been over to London Stadium. I said, you fucking don't need to, mate. Well, get some fucking binoculars. It's shit, isn't it? Lee Gunn is the most knowledgeable Arsenal fan out there. He does know his stuff, mate. I'm not even like, do you know what? I had my perception of him. I was like, is he a bit of a twat or anything like that? And I thought, is he one of them geezers that tries to sort of show you up on a stream? But he was actually all right. He was actually all right. And yeah, just a decent enough geezer. He cares about his club. He said to me, he said, people, our football's changed over the years where people just now are quite happy just to compete rather than actually be successful. And that's going to piss them right off tonight. If it's pissed us off, as West Ham fans, fucking hell, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if Lee's done a stream tonight. So, mental. JT, shout out to you, mate. I reckon the club were almost similar to United in the sense that we both have new managers come in and both sets of fans, both want Gaffer out. So similar positions in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Hit the like, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, people. Yeah, well, we had a few spuds in, giving it some, but thank you for ruining my summer, you bastard. That's what I'm going to say to you on that. Right, any more damage? Oh, here we go. Look, fucking hell. Fucking smiling. Look, happy twat. Oh, you fucking Australian kangaroo bastard. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's one fucking club that I wish we could. Well, I thought Arsenal were bad, but fucking Spurs, mate. Yeah. JT, catch you later on, son. James, will the Russian saga on our transfer season? Fuck knows, mate. No idea. One thing that I'm not liking though is we're getting sort of linked with loads and loads and loads of players who are like next gen sort of reboots. Like no one of any experience. Like I'm not asking for old. I'm asking for people that have got Premier League experience. So it's going to be an interesting summer. He's probably going to sign about 8 players that I've got no clue they are. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but it's what it is. Right, I'm going to make a move. I was going to do an hour, but I'll just do 40 minutes. My little video in the evening. Fucking summer's ruined, people. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I can't stress enough how this summer is completely ruined by them up the road. The only person who can save us now, people, the only person who can save us now is Pablo Fornals and Real Betis, because if they can win that trophy, then hopefully we'll be calm. Warren's in. Come on, James, lay off us, Aussies, mate. Wish he was our manager. I apologise, Warren. Do you know what I mean? All Aussies are great, but Ange, yeah, he's been called a clown. One thing I will give him, I give him some credit here. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's had some shit to deal with. He's had some fucking shit to deal with, like, and he getting called a clown the other day in the sort of interview. That like he's had to put up with some bollocks, I must admit, but I think it's just a Spurs thing, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's just a Spurs issue. So yeah, but shout out to all the Aussies, all the good ones. Do you know what I'm saying? And as a fit in to end the stream, let's go Pellegrini, mate. Pellegrini, save us, mate. Save us. You doing the space, Twitter space after James? Nah, not tonight, mate. I've just seen the League on stream thing you were on, mate. You're gonna get him on your channel for an opposition preview. Yeah, I'm gonna get him on, mate. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. Theory. He's one thing I will give Lee his credit, and I will. Is he's very, very on the fucking ball, and he knows what he's talking about, and he can. And there's a geezer that he goes up against called what's his fucking name? Egel, I think it is. and he rips him a new one all the time. So it is what it is. But listen, I'm gonna make a move. Gonna let you enjoy your night, but fucking hell, mate. En- Enjoy your summer. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, right. That's me done. That's me. Bish bash bosh. What a picture. I'll catch up again with you soon. Preview will be out on probably Friday. Check it out. And Manchester United, you fucking let us down, you bunch of pricks. Peace.